Story goes that every generation has one. Some damn soul cursed to ride the earth.
Good morning, YouTube. Alright, you have to excuse me because my voice is a little bit lower because I've actually had a bit of a bug or something for the last couple of days, so yeah, not the best. A little bit of colour on the tash there as well, define the old tash. Anyway, so what we're doing today, because I'm feeling a bit better, I've been feeling really rough for the last couple of days, but we are doing this. So picked up a box from Harley Davidson yesterday. Says Harley Davidson all over it. Instructions. What is it? Well, it is a Sissy bar. So it bolts on here and here and then comes up here. So effectively it stops Mel sliding off the back when we put the pad on. Because we took her out the other day, well, a couple of weeks ago now, and yeah, she was holding on for dear life. You know, we got the foot pegs on, but because the way that arches and that curves there like that, I was just thinking, Christ, if I accelerate fast, she goes off the back. There's nothing stopping her. You know, and I'll look in the mirror and she'd be going under a truck or something. It'd just be horrendous. So I was filled with fear, thinking about that as I was riding with her on the back, and I was like, Christ, nothing can happen to my new wife. Certainly like that, not sliding off the back of my Harley, going under a car or a bus or something. So no. So went out, splashed out on the new backrest, so Sissy bar. So it's detachable, so I can take it off and keep that clean look. So I've just got a rag under there because I've sprayed up these two bolts with WD-40 penetrating fluid just to make sure they become loose. Yeah, so yeah, it can detach, so we can keep that real old school bobber look, but also you can just quickly attach it for when you want to put the pad on and take Mel for a ride, or maybe even strap something to the back, some luggage or something, you know. Not that you can go touring on a 48 because well, that little tank doesn't do much for you, yeah? You have to keep fueling up every 50 miles or so. Anyway, so let's get started, let's get cracking and fit this new bit of kit. I tell you what, they don't make fucking Harley Davidsons easy to work on. It's just taken me an absolute age to get this little thing, this single bolt out of here. Not only does they have one of these stupid, where are they? One of these stupid things here that, you know, not an Allen key, but just a stupid, whatever that is, torque set or whatever. But there is absolutely no wriggle room under here to put a spanner, you know. So you're fiddling around like an idiot in the, you got like that much gap to try and get on a nut, and it's just a pain in the bollocks. Harley, why do you do it? I won't explain to you just how hard it was to find little bolt here. Jesus Christ. I mean, it was just a pain in the arse. You think getting 4 bolts off and 4 new bolts in would be easy. Not with a Harley, forget about it. Jesus Christ. 3 more bolts. These front ones are actually the hardest ones. These ones are already loosened off and ready to take out and exchange, but these ones, because there's no room under here, because you've got the wheel and the tire fouling the area, and you've got, like, you know, you've got that much room to wriggle about in and try and blindly fiddle in. My God. So I'm doing the hard ones first, and then the easy ones, they just take seconds to do, really, he says. Yeah, right. Nothing is ever straightforward with one of these things. It's the oldest bike on the block, you know. It's been around since the 80s. You think it'd just be so easy to strip down and build up, but you know, just simple things just seem to take forever. No job I've done on this, apart from fitting the light cluster at the front, that grille on the front light. That was the easiest job I've ever done on this bike. Everything else has been a pain in the arse, even down to the spec on the bolts and everything, because it doesn't use metric system, because it's American. It uses imperial, so everything doesn't fit, you know, if you've got all metric stuff. So yeah, a real pain in the arse, but I will get it done. Right, number 2 done. So that was a bit easier, this one, because there's a little bit more wiggle room under here. So, but what I have done is I've Loctited, put some Loctite on the threads. So I know that's not going anywhere, because these things vibrate. Everything vibrates on a Harley. And what I came to realize is why no one sells the fitting kits apart from Harley. You'll never get a second-hand one, because I was talking to a guy on eBay. He was selling a Harley Davidson Sissy bar, and I emailed him. I said, do you have the fitting kit that goes with it? Because these are 50 quid, the fitting kit, just for these 4 bolts and fittings. 50 quid, because it's a Harley, double the price, you know, a few bolts and everything, and it's 50 quid. But yeah, no one sells the fitting kits second-hand, used, you know. So they sell the Sissy bar, but they won't ever sell the fitting kits. Now I know why, because they're a pain in the arse to fit, and there's no way you want to take it off once it's fitted. You know, you don't want to go through this again. This is like a once in a lifetime operation for the bike. You just do not want to redo this again, because it is such a pain in the arse for no real reward. So that's why you have to buy your fitting kits brand new. So if you are looking at a Sissy bar for a 48 or a Sportster, buy it. You know, this is a detachable one. Buy it, but you're going to have to go to Harley Davidson for your fitting kit, because no one's going to do this twice. What a shit job. Anyway, so we got them on. There, there, there and there. And they're all Loctited. So hopefully they're not going to go anywhere. So next thing is, let's line up the Sissy bar. Well, it took some doing, but it's done. What it does, it kind of just sort of brings the line, you know, because before visually it was sort of sloping away, because you got the mini apes on there. It was sort of sloping away to the back, whereas this sort of squares it off. So it's actually quite nice. For those of you that want to know how this actually works, that's locked on pretty good. Yeah, I'm giving it a good tug. You pull this, yeah, there it is. There's a little mechanism in there. You do that and clip that round. Same here. That's alright. And then it just lifts off, and then you just pull it up and it comes off those two. So those two just dock there, and then to put it back on, which that's in there, just make sure it's lined up nicely. And this one, and it just clicks on. Yeah, so just watch there, clicks on, and that's locked, and there's a spring each side in there. See that? That releases it and allows you to turn that. So that's how that works. Yeah, see, it locks on, so it's not going anywhere once it's locked. And then what you have is that, a rather nice looking Sportster 48 with all the kit on it. Nice.